Greetings, Otakus. This is AWBrawler for eStrange.Matrix, and I'm basically here to answer the question that most of you have been asking me lately, which is basically, AWBrawler, how'd you get so many Twitter followers? How'd you get so many Twitter followers? How'd you get so many Twitter followers? Well, it was a long process. I've been on Twitter a lot longer than I've even had the name AWBrawler. Like, I basically just got the name AWBrawler with this gen of games in the middle of the Wii generation. I used to go by Pokemon Guy X and have this other website that you guys probably don't remember because it wasn't nearly as hype as this one. And then after that, when I first got on Twitter, I was just known as Goran85. And I would probably log in and give game news for every bit of like 2 hours out of a day. So that wasn't working for me. So my tips and tricks, what I did is I found out that it's easier to get followers when you have somebody famous that you talk to back and forward. So I thought to myself, who do I know that's famous that would actually talk back and forward? And it just so happened while on Twitter doing it the wrong way. Right? There's a wrong way to do it. You don't want to be following more people than you have following you. Like if you look at my Twitter right now, I think I'm following, as of the taping of this, I think I'm following maybe 32 people and have 2,300 something following me. So what I did is I looked up, it just so happened I looked up and found Diane Mizoda, who I remember from G4 TV's Filter. And she was at that time, she was campaigning this Pop Chips thing, and she was trying to win it. So I started talking, and to my surprise, she actually talked back. So we did a bunch of back and forth talking, and some of her followers and other people who were into the otaku things saw what I was doing. And so they were like, so they saw that and they were like, wow, this guy knows Diane Mizoda, which I didn't, but it seemed like I did because we kept talking back and forward. And then I even at one point was campaigning, getting her more votes. And by doing that, that allowed me to get an interview, the same interview with her that I posted on the website for you all to see. And then from that interview, it allowed me to get an interview with Shiloh Strong, who is the original voice of Zelos Wilder from Tales of Symphonia. And then from that interview, it allowed me to get an interview with Two Tribes, the creators of Tokitori. So basically, the best advice I could give is talk to somebody famous. You know, talk to somebody famous, try to get them to talk back and forward to you, and hope that their fans will see. So I guess I can't call it D-writing since it's Twitter. So I would say you have to tweet write somebody famous. Or another way is you could go to, there's traffic exchange sites, and there's also, I guess you call them Twitter exchange sites like Twins. It's like the word friends with TW, like Twins. Now I used to like that site, but I don't, because when I was using that site, that's when I was having like following 500 and something people, and they give me only a handful of points. So I'm following like 500 something people, and I only got maybe 20 or 30 people to follow me back in return. So I wouldn't recommend those. I would say it's better to just get followers your own way than use some kind of system like Twins or Twitter Exchange or buy package to get Twitter followers. That stuff is just not worth it. Waste of money. Just, you know, find a niche group that you like. And like another thing, if you don't want to follow someone famous, like you don't want to tweet ride somebody to get more followers, just find something you like to talk about. There is a search on Twitter. You don't have to use a hashtag. You can just type in a whole sentence like Bayonetta 2 Wii U exclusive, which is hot news right now. And you could do that, and everything that people are saying about that will pop up, and you basically could just jump in the middle of the conversation and reply. And sometimes they'll follow you if they like what you're saying. Sometimes they won't. So those are my tips, and that's how I end up getting a lot of Twitter followers. So until next time, this is AWBrawler saying be you, be true, be human. AWBrawler, out.